So recently, my Volvo 240 went for an inspection here in Germany and it failed. Most of you agreed that it was way too strict, way too harsh, even for a German inspection. This is a failure. These are from 2019, so they're only 4 years old. They're in great shape. And this, that rust. But one of the things it failed on was the rear brake discs, and I actually showed you guys in that video what we could see of the rear brake disc, or what we thought we could see. So actually, upon stripping things down, I did make some discoveries. So let's have a closer look at what I found. Just came out here, was just about to get started, and seeing this bunch of spiders, and the fact that they're yellow as well makes me a bit more inclined to get rid of them. All of those 100 spiders, or however many there is, nearly ended up inside the car, which isn't so good. It's always when I do brakes on Volvos, there's spiders involved every time. Look how nice that disc is. But we'll take the disc off and we'll have a proper look anyway. Lost the first pin already. It's camouflage. That piston goes back nice. There's so many spiders around. Rust, rust, rust everywhere. I can't stay on top of it. Okay, so what we'll try and do is put that up there for now. A little tap probably. Give it a little tap.
Give it a little tap.
Let's take this inside and have a closer look. So this side actually looks a little bit worse than the other side. Well, I've just checked the paper and it actually says the disc on the right was the problem. I thought it was both rear discs and he only showed us the left, but I think maybe there was a bit of misunderstanding there. It's actually the right side that's failed, which is this one. So this part here you can see is worse than the rest of the disc. Looks like anyway. There's like a patch where it's especially bad. Now remember, in the UK there was salt everywhere. The car was white, absolutely covered in salt. Really not a good time. But I got the car back home, parked it up, left it there for I think about 2 weeks after that point. There was no chance for me to wash it off or anything like that. I was street parking and all the rest of it. So yeah, left the car there for 2 weeks, and then when I actually came back to it and then got in it and tried to drive it after 2 weeks, it wouldn't drive. It wouldn't go forward. I had to sort of give it a bit of gas and it actually kind of made like a clunk and then went forward, so the brakes were actually stuck on slightly. And then ever since then I've had a horrific noise. It has improved and it's not horrific, that's me being dramatic again, but it's noticeable under braking, like a sort of noise, which sounded like it was obviously corrosion on the discs, has cleared up, but it's still there. And I sort of looked at the discs and I couldn't really see any issue, like looking at the front of the disc, as you saw. They all look like that, they all look fine, but I think I'm starting to see the problem now. It's on the back of the disc, so, well, at least on the back of this disc. To be honest, because these discs are so nice, and they are like really nice in terms of thickness, like I say, there's no lip, there's no wear on it, so these discs haven't done many miles at all. Let me know what you think. What would you actually do? Would you use like a bit of wet and dry, maybe on a block? Would you take a grinder to it and grind it clear? I mean, even if I could clean these discs up now and get that corrosion off and make them look good, way better, I would never chance it, not with the inspections the way they are here, and specifically that particular inspector, because it will be him that checks the car again, because it's just that one person. So there's no way I'm going to take any chances, because I don't want to make a rod for my own back, so to speak. If I try and be clever and go back and he can see, okay, I haven't changed the discs, but I've just cleaned them up myself, he's not going to like it. You know, this is a guy that's failed like quite a few, let's face it, quite ridiculous things, as most of you did agree. There could then be more problems. He could fail it on other stuff. He could get weird. I'm not even going to play with him. I'm not even going to do it, because people like that. Gotta get the fluid film in there. Otherwise it wouldn't be Involvo'd, would it? There we go. Yeah, I just pulled this piston back with the screwdriver there and it just went back really smoothly. So yeah, I don't know if it's quite as smooth as this one, but must be that way. Nice. Put a bit of grease on these pins as well. Slot them in there. Bit of a fiddly job. So there we go. Brake's done. At least that's out of the way now. So next week we're going to get to the lights, or the door, all the tyres, the wheels, something anyway. So I'll see you then.